All right, so I bought me a new pop-up camper. Not brand new, but new to me. It's a 1997 Jayco 1007 model. The AC does not work. It gets cold, but it doesn't blow out very much. Fan doesn't blow out too good. So I put a side mount window AC unit in. This is a 12,000 BTU. It's a big boy. And it's so big that I had to come up with some way to brace the bottom of it, which you can tell right now. You can see on here there's nothing down there. I'll go ahead and show you this from the inside also, and then I'll show you what I came up with. All right, so right here is where my this is where my sink used to fold over. This would flip over upside down and it would set on top of this. I'm going to end up ripping all this out of here. Now, when I got this camper, somebody had already used a stand-up style AC unit in here. The AC was gone, but it had a vent down here that went through here, went out there to the outside. So I basically did away with all that. Cut me a big hole right here. Put that AC unit in. That thing kicks butt. Gets ice cold in here in no time. But I'm going to show you what I came up with for my brace. So this is it. This is a piece of 3/8 steel. I got 3 holes drilled in it. 1, 2, 3. And then what I did was this mounts to the frame underneath. This mounts to the chassis of the trailer. And I'm going to show you that after I get this bolted on there. So what I did was I mounted this straight piece on there first, drilled my holes out, bolted it to the bottom. So this pokes out the side of the camper right here underneath the AC unit. And then I measured up to figure out how high I needed to go. And then I just welded this piece of 1/4 inch steel plate on here. I started with a smaller piece. This was 3/16, and then I realized that I needed to go a little bit higher. But anyways, I put a piece of 1/4 inch on top of that. This is bare metal right here. I didn't paint this. And what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to put a little bit of 3M metal bond, panel bond. It's basically like a 2-part epoxy type stuff. When I bolt this on right before I set the AC unit down all the way on it, I'm going to put a nice little blob of that 2-part on there. That's not really necessary. You don't have to do that, but I'm going to do it to mine just to keep the AC unit itself solid up against this. It's going to have the weight of the AC unit down on it all the time anyways, but I'm going to put that stuff on there anyways just to make sure that it grabs real good. The more sturdy it is, the better. So alright, so this is what I'm using. This is just 3M panel bonding adhesive. Bonds steel, aluminum, SMC, and FRP, whatever the hell that is. But bonds steel and aluminum. So that's what we're going to be using. This is 3M part number 08115. Alright, so here it is bolted on the bottom of the trailer. So this is one of the cross beams on the frame of the trailer right here. That's bolted to that, and it comes out and goes up to the bottom of the AC unit. That's the strongest way I could think of to brace that, because these walls aren't really strong enough to brace off of. So there isn't much you can do there. Really, your only option is to come from the bottom on the frame. Alright, so this is what it looks like from the top. See, it's not touching yet. You can see that light shining through there. I'm getting ready to lift this up just a little bit more, and I'm going to put some of that epoxy under there that I was talking about. I took some sandpaper before I put this on here. I took some sandpaper to the bottom of that AC unit and scuffed that up real good, and then I cleaned it to make sure that epoxy is going to hold real good. Like I said, you don't have to use that epoxy, but it doesn't hurt to add that one little extra step on there just to kind of keep everything stationary.